good, along with plenty bad. But ugly is something I simply never had. A bucking bronco never stops kicking. So while the clock's ticking, here's the thing about the wicked. If you lay them to rest.
The Outer Worlds has been rated M by the ESRB for blood and gore, intense violence, and strong language. It is approved for mature players only. Hey kids, this is Jack. Welcome to the Outer Worlds. Now, those of you who've been with me since the beginning know that I tried to play the Outer Worlds earlier, but it was a time when I was stupid and overloaded myself. I actually was trying to play 12 games a week, if you can believe it. Like I said, it was stupid, it was ridiculous, and I had to quit. But I always swore I'd come back to it, and here it is. Hope you enjoy. Okay, we're back with another session of the Outer Worlds. What are we doing? We are returning data back to Edna Ingmeyer on the Groundbreaker. That's what we're doing, apparently. It's been a couple of days since, since I played. That's usually the way it is. I'll play a session. The session will last, I don't know, an hour and a half. I'll break that session up into 20-minute segments, 18-minute segments, whatever. So I'll have 4 or 5 episodes, and then I won't play it until I need new episodes. It's the only way to stay sane, given that I'm playing so many games at once.
Heard from the lasses down in 22 that you did a contract for sublight.
Only one, a legit haul. Smashed up a freighter out in the Charybdis belt.
You ever stop to wonder how it got smashed up?
Asking questions is a good way to forfeit my bonus. Some things ain't worth knowing.
I love the stories these guys are telling because it puts a spin on what the world is like. This is not a nice place to be.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
I mean, everybody's doing their best. But at the end of the day, this is not a very good place to live and work.
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
Here's the data backup.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape.
I'm sure.
Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
Right. Okay. What's next? Still need to go to Monarch. Okay, speak to Lily Hagen. All right, I'm gonna see what I can do to find this weapon.
Following that series? The Hunt for the Wimbro?
The pirate ship? That other way for
CNP technique. Down requires no mixing. Seriously.
Seriously, don't mix it. I love that line. Those comments are great. Okay, we go in here. And it says talk to Gladys. I mean, that's what it says, Look in Gladys's shop for old records.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Back to your Herder and Wisdom.
Straight to the point, eh? All right then, on you go.
Why'd the board recall Stellar Bay nav
Ask
keys?
the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
What makes you think that?
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board. Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
That's half the reason I make them, my dear. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear?
All right.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Okay, it says there's information on this weapon in this office, but I will be darned if I can...
Move along.
Yeah. Huh. Okay, I will be right back. Hold on a second. I'm going to look something up. Okay, so I looked something up, and now I'm wondering. The holographic shroud developed by Phineas Wells uses the biometric information stored on a corporate identity cartridge to construct a crude holographic disguise. You cannot appear as a specific... Okay, I've got the Mardet ID cartridge.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
Let me see what you
I've
have
got
for
a lovely
sale.
little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Okay, I'm going to buy this. Old datapad contains incident reports from various Mardet security patrols. Lost Hope. Okay, take that. And buy that too. Okay. Okay, first... Space's Choice, Build Shells, Lost Hope Bar. Okay, that isn't it, but it's definitely there. Okay, there's no way up there. That. Nope, there's no way back there. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some more research.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Triple Gel Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular schedule. Advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of
Okay, I definitely need to get in there, but I can't. Okay, how do I... How do I get up there? Because that is clearly where I need to go, but how do I get up there? Yeah, I'll go look things up and find out how I do that. In the meantime, let's go to the let's go to Hawthorne's terminal and read the other thing.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My Carlos with a lot of them.
Ah, your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your headgear is.
Right.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
Excuse the hell out of me. Captain said Harris had something called the rearranger, then left before we discovered the damn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranges is the number of bits in Harris's cart. Looks like some strange tech or a weapon. Maybe a scientist can make something of it. Doc Caulfield couldn't save Lim. Now I got to arrest Harris for his murder. Confiscated that weapon he used, stored it in Birdie's office for now. Figured the least the site supervisor can do is fill out the forms. Of course, cause of deceasement, blunt force trauma. Okay. There's another science weapon on Scylla. I need to go to Scylla anyway. Okay, we are going to talk to Lilya Hagen right now.
Is it time for your regular daily period of unconsciousness?
Oh, she's funny. This is on Groundbreaker? Yeah. By the way, I had somebody in the comments say, you asked me if I actually hired people to make this the most boring thing in the world. I'm sorry, it's not always 100% run and gun, but this is a role-playing game, and I'm trying to figure things out. I've never played it. I know nothing about it. This is my first time. So if I take a little while to think about things and try and figure out where to go and all that number, well, you know, it happens.
You still betting on the tossball series? I know you were gonna stop.
Hi guys. And this would be what this elevator's for.
What was that? Guess it was nothing.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable? Sure you are. Miss Lilya has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything. Took some extra lead while I was on a job. Ellie here patching me up good. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Oh,
Workplace
so he's
hazards,
a
Captain.
pirate.
Pretty routine around here.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilya.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilya Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Wouldn't be much fun without one.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you. A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time. One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman. When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas. It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
But it can be a lot of fun, if you don't mind the possibility of rewiring your body on an atomic level.
You and I have different notions of fun, Dr. Fenhill. Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood? You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Good enough for me.
Okay, so this lady is the local mafia don. I thought it was the smuggler, but it's not. Probably. We're probably going to hurt somebody a lot. And that's it for this session of The Outer Worlds. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like button. It does help me with the algorithm on YouTube. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single one of my videos. I'll see you next time for more Outer Worlds. Bye-bye.
In that ship for an awful long time, so perhaps you have simply forgot what you signed. Oh, honestly, did you not read the colony policy that defined you as company property, that waivers your say in autonomy?